Some YouTube automation channels make $50 a month, others make $50,000 a month. The gap between those two numbers is exactly why you are here. If you search for this topic online, you are going to see a lot of screenshots showing massive green arrows and six-figure bank deposits. But here's the problem. Most of those people only show you the gross revenue. They rarely show you the costs, the taxes, or the months of zero income that came before the success. Today, I'm going to break the cycle of misinformation. I'm going to show you the real numbers, the actual profit margins, and what a beginner truly earns in their first year. The truth might surprise you because the reality is that most automation channels actually fail. But for those who treat it like a business rather than a get-rich-quick scheme, the financial upside is unlike almost anything else in the digital world. Before we dive into the bank accounts, let's define exactly what we are talking about. YouTube automation, often referred to as faceless channels or cash cow channels, is a business model where you act as the producer rather than the talent. You are not sitting in front of a camera. Instead, you build a production line. You hire a scriptwriter to craft the story, a voiceover artist to narrate it, and a video editor to bring it to life using stock footage, animations, or fair use clips. You own the channel, you manage the strategy, and you collect the checks. You see these channels every day without realizing it. They are the ones making deep dive documentaries about the history of the Roman Empire, the latest tech breakthroughs, or even celebrity news summaries. This model allows you to scale, but as you will see in a moment, the specific niche you choose changes your YouTube automation income potential entirely. To understand the money, you have to understand how YouTube actually pays you. Most beginners think it is all about the views, but views are just a vanity metric. What matters is your RPM, which stands for revenue per milli, or how much you earn for every 1,000 views. This is your primary income source through YouTube AdSense. However, the most successful channels do not stop at ads. They layer in secondary income sources like affiliate marketing, where you earn a commission on products you recommend, or direct sponsorships where brands pay you a flat fee to be featured in your video. Many top-tier channels also sell digital products or services related to their content. The important truth is that not all views are created equal. 1 million views on a gaming channel might pay you enough for a nice dinner, while 1 million views on a finance channel could buy you a brand new car. Let's look at the realistic earnings breakdown, starting with the beginner level. At this stage, you likely have 0 to 10,000 subscribers. You are probably getting between 10,000 and 100,000 views across your entire channel every month. In a low RPM niche, like entertainment or funny clips, this translates to roughly $20 to $300 a month. In a high RPM niche, like business or software tutorials, you could be seeing $200 to $1,000. However, here is the part the gurus hide. Your costs at this stage often exceed your income. If you are paying a team $60 per video and posting twice a week, you are spending nearly $500 a month. Most beginners do not make a profit for the first 3 to 6 months. You are essentially paying for data and testing the algorithm. But once that momentum starts to shift, you move into the intermediate phase. Intermediate channels typically have 10,000 to 100,000 subscribers and 100,000 to 500,000 monthly views. This is the sweet spot where the computer has identified your audience. At this level, AdSense can bring in $500 to $3,000 per month. Since your channel is established, outsourcing expenses normally stay between $500 and $1,500 depending on volume. This implies you eventually make $200 to $2,000 each month. At this point, YouTube automation income feels like a business rather than a costly hobby. You may be seeing passive income from your earlier YouTube videos in the library, increasing your monthly totals. We then reach advanced. These channels have 100,000, 1,000 subscribers, and 5,000 monthly views. At this scale, AdSense revenue is $3,000 to $30,000 per month. Extras are where the money is. One sponsorship contract at this level can pay $500 to $10,000 per video. Affiliate income from a loyal audience could boost your monthly income by $1,000 to $20,000. An advanced channel can make $2,000 to $50,000 per month. Reaching this level involves strategy and consistency that most people never learn, but the blueprint is reproducible with dedication. Success depends heavily on your niche. Look at some genuine RPMs. Starting an entertainment or gaming channel has a low RPM, usually $1 to $4. Since the audience is broad and advertisers are not targeting high-value buyers, your RPM rises to $4 to $10 in medium RPM sectors like technology or documentaries. Most successful automation channels are here. You get the most for your effort in finance, business, or insurance. RPMs can reach $30 in these niches. A finance creator may make over $15,000 with 1 million views, while a gamer would make $2,000. Niche selection impacts your success ceiling. Of course, we have to talk about the expenses. Automation is a business, and businesses have overhead. For a standard high-quality video, you are looking at specific costs. A professional script might cost you $20 to $60. A high-quality voiceover is usually $15 to $50. Video editing is often the biggest expense, ranging from $40 to $120 per video, depending on the complexity. Finally, a high click-through rate thumbnail will cost you $5 to $20. When you add that up, a single video costs between $80 and $250. If you're aiming for a consistent schedule of 12 videos a month, your monthly operating budget is roughly $1,000 to $3,000. You must view this as an investment in a digital asset rather than a sunk cost. The upside is massive once those videos begin to compound. How long before this money arrives? Be honest with yourself. If you start today, expect minimal to no income from month 0 to 3, building your library and teaching the algorithm. From month 3 to 6, you may monetize and make a few $100s. As your finest videos acquire popularity, you may make $500, $5,000 a month from month 6 to 12. If you scaled right, you could make $30,000 a month by year 2. The main challenge is that most people quit around month 4 because they're bored of spending money without much return. Winners treat it like a long-term system. Most YouTube automated channels fail. Why? It usually boils down to 3. First, people choose awful niches because they're cool, rather than because advertisers want them. They're inconsistent, they release 5 videos, fail virally, and cease. Third, their material is poor. If your video appears like a cheap slideshow, people will leave, retention will decline, and YouTube will cease suggesting you. Instead of replacing work, automation doubles clever effort. You cannot outsource rubbish and expect worldwide payment. You must manage your staff and make sure every video is useful. You may have seen phony gurus promise $10,000 in 30 days. Let me be clear, that is nearly impossible without a huge following or resources. Building a faceless YouTube channel requires months of testing and optimization. It is not passive instantly. You must select writers, vet editors, and monitor click-through rates and retention graphs. Scale is this business's benefit. You can replicate a channel that makes $2,000 a month with a team that runs it without you. One channel makes $2,000, 3 makes $6,000, and 5 might easily reach $10,000 a month. Uploading videos creates long-term digital assets that can pay you. Lastly, YouTube automation has the potential to make you wealthy, not a ticket for the lottery. This strategic method to conducting business requires an initial investment of capital, patience, and an in-depth understanding of the factors that cause customers to click and watch. However, if you want a proven and step-by-step guide that is guaranteed to work, check out Tube Accelerator. This is where I and my team personally help you with this entire process. Inside Tube Accelerator, we don't just give you a course and leave you to figure it out yourself. You get direct access to me and my coaches. You get access to my content team who can actually make videos for you. And you get a community of over 11,000 creators who are doing this exact thing. We'll help you pick your niche, validate it, and build your channel the right way from day one. If that sounds like something you're interested in, click the link in the description to book a free call with my team. We'll talk about your goals, look at your situation, and be completely honest about whether we can help. No pressure whatsoever. And if you want more free content on building faceless YouTube channels, check out this video right here, which is basically a complete free course on everything I know about YouTube automation.